this contest. 8 rounds, welterweight division scoring the action. We have Dr. Kelly Isaac, Anthony Moss, and Coy Sitter. And now, ladies and gentlemen, once again, 2 undefeated fighters, but someone's gonna take an L tonight. The Red Owl Boxing Main Event is on now. Presenting first, in the blue corner, he enters wearing red with black trim. He weighed in at a ripped and ready 146 1/2 pounds. Tonight, this heavy-handed slugger enters the ring with 8 professional bouts, no losses, all 8 of his victories coming by way of KO. Fighting out of Louisville, Kentucky, Selassie Bey. His opposition in the red corner, wearing black and white with gold trim, he weighed in at a chiseled 146 1/4 pounds. Like his opposition, he too looks to remain undefeated as a pro with 10 victories. 4 of his victories coming by way of KO. From Allentown, PA, Thanjhae the Tiger Teasley. With final instructions, referee James Green.
This side right here, this is gonna be good for me right here. Come up a little hot, this is gonna be good. I'm gonna call it clean. You got your instructions in the dressing room. I want you to protect yourself at all times. Obey my commands at all times. Touch glove, back to your corners.
So we are ready for our main event. 2 undefeated welterweights. Thanjhae Teasley and Selassie Bey. 2 big welterweights as well, Sean.
Absolutely.
Round 1 underway. This one's scheduled for 8. And even though Selassie Bey is certainly considered the puncher in this matchup, this is someone who is ranked inside the top 10 as an amateur in the United States, so certainly has plenty of boxing ability himself.
Yeah, absolutely, but the thing we see early is Teasley working that jab hand, continuing to step around and make this a boxing match. That's what Teasley needs to do. Man, it got quiet here.
A lot of Ephraim Bowie fans.
You here, stay here and enjoy. Should be a good one.
A heavy jab there from Selassie Bey a moment ago.
I like it. I like what Teasley's bringing. Stepping around, using his jab, using his reach. That's what he can afford right there. His jab landed from the bang.
This right hand coming over the top there from Teasley. Teasley, an excellent athlete even prior to his boxing career. Played a little college football as a wide receiver.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, I would have guessed he was a wide receiver. Looks like he's the kind of player that can go across the middle pretty fast and take it to the house.
Yeah, you see that natural size. You know, if you weren't... Oh, nice shot there from Selassie Bey. Yeah, kind of a cornerback-sized frame if you weren't artificially lean for boxing, right?
Well, let's do this then. We got a receiver against a linebacker, you know?
Right.
And if done correctly, the receiver can burn the linebacker. If done correctly, the linebacker is going to clip the receiver, you know? So that's what we're looking at tonight. Bey a little bit slower with the jab, but a little heavier-handed. This is what I wanted from Bey. I wanted Bey to be mean. I don't see him being mean yet, you know? There's a difference between being aggressive and walking somebody down and being mean and not letting them get away from you, you know? People always tell you, everybody's not you. You're right. At a high work rate, round 1 to the end of the fight. I'm not saying Bey has to have a high work rate, but he's going to have to pick it up. This
Hard right hand there from Selassie Bey. And when he does let his hands go, Sean, you certainly hear the weight of those shots.
Definitely heard all of that. Good body shot.
That's That's an excellent body shot from Selassie Bey, but back comes Teasley with one of his own and another.
But see, this is the meanness that I'm talking about. The approach of walking through anything that your opponent's throwing at you. Teasley's got to stay busy.
Good shot there from Bey. And it looks like Teasley is in a little bit of trouble, but back he comes with a right hand and a smile on his face, heading back to his corner.
How you doing? Good. Give me that bucket. Dame el cubo, dame el cubo. I really need that, right? Yeah, but we cannot afford to do that. You understand? You gotta keep it
Right here, being mean. Good jabs early on from Teasley. I needed him. He needs to stay busy. Got to keep moving. Can't get cornered. When he gets cornered, watch what happens. Bang, 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 bang. Just like that. And then right here was a big punch. Nice hook. Getting through the guard of Teasley right there.
He don't like that power at all. He ain't throwing too many right hands. He's crouching.
Yep. Wipe his head. Hey, double step. Listen to me. Double step on your feet. Got me? Double step. Then hit it.
So round 2 begins. Thanjhae Teasley and Selassie Bey. Fun opening round. And in between rounds, our Sofia Gutierrez was standing by in the corner of Thanjhae Teasley. Sofia, what did you hear?
Let's go, cousin Bey.
You gotta keep him in the middle, you gotta feint, and then go back to the head. Go to the body, give him a little feint, and then go back to the head.
Sofia, would you mind repeating the first part that you heard?
Yes, of course. The coach sat him down and looked him in the eye and said, you can't do that. You got to keep him in the middle, get some feints, go back to the head, go back to the body, and then go back to the head.
Thank you so much, Sofia.
So let me tell you what's happening. Bey is forcing Teasley to fight at a rate that he doesn't like to fight at, or not necessarily like to fight at, that he's not used to fighting at. He has to jab, move, and step around. And when you see him not doing that, that means he's not used to doing that. A fighter that's used to doing it, that's their mode of operation. It's not hard to fight in your mode of operation. That's not what Teasley is used to doing.
Nice body work there from Bey a moment ago.
Yeah, while I was talking, it was a good moment in that corner from Teasley, but he's got to get back to the movement and the jabbing that he was doing. Bey seems to slow down after this first round, but eventually he's going to pick it up. Good body shot.
Teasley starting to put his shots together here. Good body work a moment ago. Now climbs the ladder with the left hook. Starting to find a little bit of a rhythm on the inside is Teasley.
Good body shot from Teasley.
Good upper body movement, good hand speed. These are the best moments of this fight thus far for Teasley.
Yeah, he does really well with transitioning his punches. He can go left to right and dig almost seamlessly. Really good boxing from Teasley right here.
Teasley said this is exactly what he expected in this fight. He said he expected Bey to try and bully him. And this fight living up to his expectations thus far.
Yeah, I'm about to say, wow.
Huge right hand, and down goes Teasley. And that's the danger of exchanging on the inside with Selassie Bey.
And he lured him to sleep. He allowed Teasley to think that he was having his way. This is a round, I'm just gonna get through. This is what I like to do, how I do it. And then Bey exploded.
Well, Teasley has been hurt in each of the first 2 rounds. What a start for Selassie Bey.
You all right? How we doing? He just caught you at a lucky shot, but you can't be standing in front of him. Not like that. Get off the rope, puppy. You got a beautiful boxing in the middle. What the hell are you doing on the rope? That's what causes it. You understand? stay in the middle. Work on your jab, work in your combination. We work on this, all right?
That was a round that Teasley was controlling both on the front foot and the back foot.
And move your head
Just like that, the movement, the jabs, he was doing everything he needed to do.
Just one round, that's all.
Then he got lured to sleep. Big moment right there. Hooks landed from Bey right there. Here's the moment. Boom. Big right hand landed right there. Just exchanging. Got caught.
We made the comparison, the wide receiver versus the linebacker. Teasley certainly jumped back up like he just got rocked over the middle, but nonetheless, that's a 10-8 round, and we've seen Teasley visibly affected by the power of Selassie Bey twice now.
So check it out again. We'll keep with the football metaphor. So here's the thing. Now we're gonna start sending Teasley on some different routes. That route going across the middle. Now we're not gonna do that no more. Let's get back on this bike. Let's get back on this movement. Use our hand speed and our foot movement, and keep it on the outside. Run those out routes, you know? Stay away from this guy.
Yeah. Stay away from Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah, am I right?
Listen to him. Got some Browns football coming up. Well, I mean, the NFL's coming up, but, you know.
It's Browns football.
That's what we say.
Control your distance. Control your distance.
See Bey getting active with his jab here in the third round. A nice left hook on the inside.
Just has to stay consistent.
Oh, huge left hook from Bey. Everything that Bey throws and lands looks dangerous.
Teasley caught him with the right hand right after he got caught with that hook, but not the kind of pop on it that Bey has. I tell you what I would do if I was Teasley. What I would do is I would use my jab, I would use my movement. Then I'd find moments where I can settle down and feint. Feints is offense and defense. Offense in terms of keeping the guy off of you because he's not going to move. He thinks something's coming. And then defense, guess what? He's not punching. You're not getting hit. He needs that. Teasley needs to add feints to his game. And
nice right hand there from Teasley. Back comes Bey with a nice uppercut.
That right there was just a simple turn and then the counter punch. You know, Teasley can make it that easy. He just has to stay focused. But when you're getting hit hard, it's hard to stay focused.
When you have to stay switched on at all times, when you have someone with the pop of Selassie Bey in front of you.
Absolutely.
As we saw in the last round, a round that Teasley was winning, it just takes one shot.
And it's gonna take just one shot this round as well. Because what I can see from Teasley is he's slowing down, getting flat-footed, and he's starting to stand straight up. That lets me know he doesn't have good conditioning. Also the fact that he's not staying focused on the game plan. Again, lack of conditioning. I like to tell people, guess what? When you're fighting and you're breathing, that oxygen needs to go to the muscles, but it also needs to go to the brain. If that oxygen ain't getting to that brain, you slow down, you lose focus, it's because you're not conditioned. Good round from Teasley.
Nice right hand in the closing 5 seconds of that round. Teasley having to work very hard to keep Bey off of him.
Yeah.
You gotta keep him in the middle.
Much better round for Teasley. I felt like he was in control. Got caught a couple times. That hook right there, look, watch his right hand land. But not the same kind of pop on it that Bey has. Teasley punching the movement. Another hook. There's that right hand. There's another good look at it right there. This is what he needed. Stepping around. Get in close, smother Bey when he needs to. You know, I think there's some dynamic things that Teasley can do to offset the power and tenacity that Bey has. The tenacity isn't really, it's not high from Bey. You know, the power's there.
Well, we've seen Teasley touch some big numbers in terms of punch volume. We've seen him exceed 100 punches per round in the past. Sean, do you think that those are numbers you want to see him touch right now, or is that too dangerous against a power puncher like Bey?
It's not too dangerous. The thing is, he has to be conditioned to do it. If if he is, and we've seen him do it in the past, go ahead and do it now. Keep that. That's how you keep this guy off you. Don't forget the key to victory. Stay busy. If you stay busy, you stay out of trouble. The moment he gets flat-footed and stands there and waits, gets cornered on the ropes or something like that, that's when Bey's going to have the upper hand.
Let's go! Up under her body.
Right hand.
A good lead right hand there.
Now let's talk about Teasley. There's no jabs coming from Teasley. Nothing's setting up the power. It's too predictable and slow.
And a nice right hand connected from him there a moment ago. Same type of shot that Bey hurt him with. And now Bey just leaning on Teasley, using that strength and opening up a little bit of a lane for that left hook.
Can't stay there, you know? Get on the bike. So here's the thing, to throw with power, your feet have to be planted. Bey is a power puncher. Keep moving, don't allow him to get set. If he doesn't get set, he never gets going. Ready, set, go.
Right, and being set for Bey can even be in these kind of entanglements, right? He just needs about an inch of space, as we saw.
Exactly, so just keep moving, keep it simple. Don't make it complex. Don't outthink yourself, Teasley. Just keep moving.
Good combination there from Teasley to the body and then back upstairs.
I like it.
Good shot there from Teasley.
I like it.
This is the best work of the fight, and now it's Bey looking to grab onto something. What a turnaround for Thanjhae Teasley.
And don't let him hold you. That's what I'm talking about.
Selassie Bey in all kinds of trouble right now.
Teasley still got to stay aware, though. Can't get greedy. Can't get greedy and stay there. Ref got to get out of the way.
Big moment here for Thanjhae Teasley, and maybe a turning point in this fight. Wow. What a main event.
Step. Okay? Talk to me. Huh?
Put my hands up.
Yes, sir.
Take a deep breath. Keep your head. Keep your lip. Right? Boxing.
That was a Teasley round if I ever seen one.
I
think Bey had one moment in this fight, in that round. It was that right there. The moment where he was getting the best of Teasley, but Teasley, the turn right here. Is it happening? I didn't think this was going to happen. The power that we didn't expect Teasley to be coming with, it showed up right there.
Well, that is not the direction it looked like this fight was headed in. Massive turnaround for Thanjhae Teasley.
Yep. Now the thing is, don't get greedy. Teasley, don't get greedy. Bey, get mean. Start pushing this kid back and making him feel you. Make this a physical fight.
All right, Sophia was in the Teasley corner between rounds. Sophia, what did he hear?
Yeah, that's right. His coach told him, don't get lazy. You got to keep those hands up, and he recognized that right away. They said hit the body, double on the jab, and keep him in the middle. He's getting desperate. Keep him in the middle. That's where you want to keep him.
Thank you so much, Sophia. Sean, your thoughts on the advice?
It's great information, and that's the information that's been coming from the first round. Why? Because it's all that's needed to win this fight.
This heavy jab coming from Teasley right now, and now a right hand comes behind it.
I'm surprised that Bey doesn't have head movement. He gets hit with everything, and the only time he doesn't get hit is when his guard is tight enough that something doesn't slip through. I'm impressed with Teasley at this point, you know? He's the better boxer, clearly. Got a little more in his bag. And he seems to have the mental toughness needed to perform at this level, at the level that he's currently at, of course.
Going back to the type of fight this is, again, Sean, those are the moments that you have to work your way through in fights like this, where things seem like they're leaving your grasp. How do you turn things around? And Thanjhae Teasley has found a way.
Absolutely. And Bey is helping him. You know, also keep in mind when you punch with a lot of power, the odds that you're gonna slow down quicker than the other guy has increased. Throwing with a lot of power, especially when you miss, wears you down. That didn't miss.
Good body work there from Bey, but Teasley responds immediately. Teasley not wanting to let this momentum go back in the favor of Selassie Bey, who still has scary power, but isn't getting taken away from him by the volume, the persistence of Thanjhae Teasley.
I think the other thing too for Bey, with them not having as quick hands and clearly not as quick feet, the timing, he hasn't been able to time Teasley since that first round, that first big moment.
See Teasley getting a little bit more playful, dancing around a little bit. And that will do it for round 5.
That guy gotta go faster. You can slow down with this guy, okay? He's gonna counter punch you. Don't do that. Fast with the jab, follow with right, and get the hell out of the way. He's desperate. He's trying to hit the head off.
You can't keep handling your body shots. You're digging to the basement, okay? You're investing, bro. It's coming. It's coming.
So this is on. Don't get tired of it. Stay long, okay? Stay long. Stay long.
So round 6 begins. A back and forth slugfest between Thanjhae Teasley and Selassie Bey. Scary moments for both fighters in this one. Both men have felt one another's power. As Teasley comes over the top with a nice right hand.
I like the way Teasley starts every round. He starts it active with his hands and his feet. Slows down as the round progresses. If he could manage this kind of work rate, and we've seen him do it in the past, this fight might not be as hard as it is. You know, I got a tie game after 5 rounds. Teasley has taken control in the last 3 rounds, but you know, he's still a little inconsistent.
We'll see if Bey has one, the gas tank, and 2, the diversity of offense to swing that pendulum back in his favor.
Absolutely. That's I think the #1 thing.
Down goes Bey.
When the punch resistance is low, it's because that conditioning is not high.
Well, the battery may be draining on Selassie Bey. And Thanjhae Teasley is only getting charged up.
Bey, not as mean as I thought he was going to be coming into this fight. And the bully has become, is being bullied now.
Huge right hand over the top there from Teasley. Just lining it up, stepping to the outside, and finding that route. And Bey is all over the place right now. Teasley with a massive opportunity. Selassie Bey is just being battered all over the ring at the moment, trying to survive. Thanjhae Teasley with a golden opportunity to close the show.
Teasley does not know how to sit down on his punches. Sharp, short, precise shots gets Bey out of there. We can see that through all that offense, Teasley too high.
And Selassie Bey, quite frankly, trying anything to stay in this fight right now. Anything to tick some seconds away. He needed that.
That was a Teasley round, 110%. Great combination right there from Teasley to set up that big right hand. And he just kept working. And as he worked, he created an opening right here. Bing, right there, created an opening. Right hand right on the top of the forehead, right there where the temple is.
Keep him in the middle and jab. That jab gotta go fast. Understand?
Yes, sir.
No weak jab. Strong, hard jab. Training, go to the body. Let's go.
Selassie Bey taking an extra couple seconds to get off his stool. And Sean, the body language of Bey as he got back to his stool, his head was nearly in his trainer's lap. He slumped onto his stool.
A lot going on in the Bey corner. I think it surrounds the conditioning or lack thereof of Bey. I think that's why this fight has become the way that it is. But Teasley doing everything that he needs to do at this point, the offense, and also just stepping around that he's been able to mix into it.
Big right hand right down the pipe there from Teasley.
This kind of boxing style that Teasley has, it kind of sucks out whatever Bey had in terms of if Bey can't get close, Bey can't land something big, and then the big things, and then big stuff's being landed on you, it sucks the energy out of you.
Well, that body shot a moment ago didn't help matters. Bey looking very weary right now. He's nearly tipping over on his own. And Thanjhae Teasley is trying to finish things right now.
This ref ain't gonna do nothing. He ain't gonna step in and, take control of this. I mean, I've seen Bey fold twice right there.
Bey's legs are all over the place right now. And Thanjhae Teasley,
ref like, let me get out of the way so you can fall down.
I mean, basically just looking to tip Bey over right now.
The wardrobe of Bey is an issue as well. I mean, it's wrapped around. It's wrapped around Teasley. They're gonna have to fight no matter what.
I mean, it looked like Bey was almost falling over on his own a moment ago.
Yeah. These guys are entangled.
Some deep breaths from both men.
Yeah.
Has Thanjhae Teasley maybe let an opportunity slip away?
I do believe so. There we go. Decided to sit down on the shots. I like that. And just keep pushing it.
Bey is just leaking blood at the moment as well.
I always talk about making a ref do their job. I don't think this ref's going to do his job, but this is what's needed at this point. Some hard shots and some fast shots, and most refs will step in and say, hey, this kid's in a helpless position. I got to stop the fight.
Yeah, this is a fight that in other circumstances might have been stopped by either the referee or the corner of the fighter just getting clobbered.
Yeah, I was surprised to see the corner not want to do anything either.
A thoroughly dominant round as Bey nearly collapses in the neutral corner. It's decision-making time for Jeremy Voiles in the corner of Selassie Bey.
Yep. Huh? Hey. Listen to me. Come on. Hey. Yeah, wants to fight? Yeah.
I believe the commission is doing the job that the referee is supposed to be doing. The referee is supposed to be checking on the fighter, communicating with the fighter directly. Are you good? Are you okay? Do you want to continue? And then checking with the corner. Is he good? Is he going to continue? We didn't get that from the ref, but we did get that from the commission.
So 8th and final round. And we'll see if Selassie Bey could have possibly recovered in the minute break he was afforded there, as Thanjhae Teasley comes out firing with a big overhand right.
Yeah, nice overhand right. I think the wide shots is where it's at for Teasley. Right down the middle and then bring something around. It's a movement now from Bey.
Yeah, Bey trying to get something going in his legs here. Teasley just belts him with another right hand, partially blocked. But for a fighter who's fading the way that Selassie Bey is, even the impact of those shots, he's feeling them, Sean.
Yeah. And like I said before, most refs would jump in.
Yeah, this is a fight that should be stopped.
This is bad refereeing.
And Bey goes to the canvas with a little bit of help from Thanjhae Teasley. Just getting battered right now. And there it is. A stoppage, maybe about 6 minutes too late, Sean.
Absolutely, absolutely. You know, I hate to criticize the officials and things of that nature, but I like to see things done right. I've been in this thing since I was 5 years old. I've been competing since I was 8. I know what I'm looking at. To me, it seemed like the ref was too far away at different points in this fight to do things which let me know he wasn't prepared to do the job at hand. Right there, Bey just simply looked like he didn't want to continue. I think that's what gave.
Exactly, and listen, we'll celebrate Thanjhae Teasley in just a moment.
Absolutely.
Selassie Bey needed assistance to go over to his stool. But what about that could the referee have not seen in the 15 seconds he took to complete that 10 count in the neutral corner?
I gotta tell you, man, it's really, really hard. This game is really, really hard.